The Miami Heat are having a big season. They're completely shocking the entire NBA, as we did expect this team to be good, but honestly not this good. The Heat currently sit at number 3 in the Eastern Conference standings, and they look like they can be an annoying and frustrating team to face in the playoffs for any team. This team looks like they can even make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They had recent impressive victories over the 76ers, Pacers, Jazz, and Mavericks. So how has a team who has never looked to blow up their team and rebuild, and also missed the playoffs last season, find their way to the number 3 spot in the Eastern Conference? When you look at this team, their supporting cast is just great. The Heat ranked number 8 in points per game at 112. What makes them so deadly as a team is their 3-point shooting, where as a team they rank number 2 at 38.5%, making an overall 12 per game. This team has no players that are butting heads, and they are all supportive of each other and has tremendous chemistry, which is surprising as this team has majority of their pieces first time playing alongside each other. There are really no outside distractions other than, Dion Waiters, but they do have a reliable leader in Jimmy Butler, also an offensive and defensive engine and most improved player candidate in Bam Adebayo, and some hungry young guys in Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, and Kendrick Nunn. This team shares the ball well, and it's rarely seen in the offense where you have long dribbles and isolation plays. Jimmy Butler is the catalyst of this good ball movement. With averaging 20.5 points, he is also averaging a career high in assists at 6.7 assists per game. Butler's playmaking ability has definitely improved and is being brought to light in Miami. He probably has had the best shooting supporting cast he has ever been around, with Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, Kelly Olynyk, and Goran Dragic. These guys make it easy for Butler to operate and even get these guys open shots where they consistently knock down. Butler really doesn't have to act as a first option, but more of a decoy where he can set up his teammates using his abilities. Erik Spoelstra, in the days with the LeBron Heat team, received a lot of hate as people only saw him as a coach who can't really coach a bad team but has only fed off the success of a super team. The Spoelstra hate has been completely put to bed, and he is easily a top coach in the NBA. Spoelstra handed the point guard starting keys to undrafted rookie Kendrick Nunn, and Nunn has just completely ran with it. He got the nod beating out veteran point guard Goran Dragic. Nunn is a scoring guard who feeds off of the action of Jimmy Butler and isn't afraid to create his own action on offense. Tyler Herro is honestly one of my favorite up-and-coming guards in the NBA. Everything about this kid just screams confidence, and that he is not afraid to grab his own moments. It helps even more of his confidence that he has a team that believes in his abilities and that he complements the team well. He is a lights-out shooter who, when he gets hot, it is hell for the defense to try and contain him. It would not surprise me to see Herro in the conversation for All-Star in a couple of years. Duncan Robinson is another knockdown shooter, and he is damn near close to having a 50-40-90 season. He is averaging 12.2 points and 3.1 rebounds on 49.1% from the field, 46.2% from 3, my god, and 95% from the free throw line. He just adds another confident shooter on this team. Bam Adebayo should be an all-star and should be in the run-in for most improved player this year, as he is a really great fit with this team. Adebayo is basically everything Hassan Whiteside should have been with the Heat. He is an excellent rim-running, high-motor defensive big man. The man just hustles and plays both ends with heart and muscle. The only downside to his game is that he can't really shoot the basketball. Other than just that, he is basically a walking double-double, as he is averaging 15.6 points, 10.5 rebounds per game, and also dishing out 4.6 assists. on 56.4% field goal shooting. Bam is a force in the paint, and when you have a guy that plays with so much motor, he is annoying for guys to go up against. His most impressive ability is his playmaking skills and how he is able to have a feel on when to pass the ball and when to even take it for himself. For a young man like him, this is a key ability, especially for a big man, and it is an ability like this that will get him paid the big dollars. The playmaking between Bam and Butler makes up for the lack of playmaking from the point guards from this team. It puts the point guards into more of a role of just score or spot up or keep the ball moving. Butler and Bam are the glue for this team offensively and defensively, but with the supporting cast of this team, they can be a threat to anyone in the East and even make a run at the Eastern Conference Finals.